But before we go to break, there's a Cuban food truck that's bringing authentic flavors to San Antonio. Clarke had the chance to make a sweet, salty, and crispy Cuban classic.
I am at Mi Corazon International. It is the only Cuban food truck out here in San Antonio, and I'm hanging out with the owner, Carlos. So we are making the medianoche today. Tell me what the first step is.
Okay, the first step, what you want to do is you want to grab the portion of the pork and you toss that on the flat top.
Okay.
Let it get nice and hot.
And I love it because it has some fat in it.
Yep.
And it gets all that flavor. Okay, so
now,
we have the pork.
While that's getting nice and hot on there, you're going to grab your medianoche bread. Okay, and you're going to spray butter on it on both ends and toast it on the flat top.
Okay.
You
So
know,
we're
and
putting some butter.
Yep, there you go.
And then I'll toast it on this side. All right, perfect. And this is sweet bread. You
Yep.
actually got this from Miami.
Yes, I get it shipped from Miami.
Why is it important for you to have authentic flavors like that?
Because that bread and the seasoning, the spices that I use, is what brings the sandwich all together.
So I'm gonna press it a little
Yep,
bit.
you're gonna press it down a little bit, like that. It gets nice and a little flat, nice and toasty. Helps toast it a little bit.
Love that flat.
Now what you want to do, you go ahead and start adding your mustard, you know, the homemade mustard, the pickles,
Okay.
and heat up the ham.
All right, so homemade mustard and then the mojo sauce.
Yep.
So I know that you have that. Okay, and so this is what gives it that extra flavor?
Yeah, that's the au jus basically.
Yeah.
But what's left over after cooking the pork. And then I just toss a little bit more onto the pork. Like that, it makes it more juicy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna heat up the ham a little bit.
And you're gonna add your pickles.
All right, cool. And I'm only gonna add a few because you said every flavor works together and you don't want to overpower it. Awesome.
Now you can grab each piece of ham, put it on top.
So the ham goes on top. So we got the pork. Line it up. And then, of course, we have to add the cheese onto this.
And then the Swiss cheese.
And it has to be Swiss.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna layer this on. Oh my goodness.
I grab the top bun, you're just gonna place it on top and press down.
I have to tell you, so I'm not a sandwich girl unless the sandwiches are hot. And this is amazing. Oh man.
And you're just gonna leave it there, let it get nice and toasty. And
So
then,
it's gonna get a little bit more toasted than that. Where can people find you if they want to come out and eat some of your food? I know you have a lot of other things on your menu too.
yes, I mean, you can find me, I'm located at 4319 Blanco Road, or you can find me on social media, Mi Corazon International. I have all different types of styles of Cuban sandwiches, from your classic cubano to the medianoche, what you're making right now.
And they're all authentic Cuban flavors.
There you
Can't
go.
find it anywhere else here in San Antonio. Carlos, thank you so much for having me come out. I'm gonna cut into this because,
thank
oh
you.
my gosh.
Go ahead and cut it.
That crunch is perfect.
There you
Look
go.
at that.